You sick little monkey!
What the fuck, man?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm worse than Hitler?
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
No one ever wants to pay me to have sex.
If I had a dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Gentlemen, we are dealing with someone here who has absolutely no life.
Stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerve herder.
Fuck you. Yeah, that's my message to you. Fuck you and kiss my ass. It's time!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, hi. I am not used to this shit yet. Wow. Let me just pull on some things. Hi. Oh man. I'm still, don't mind me, I'm still making adjustments. There's do I look good? Do I look good? Do I look okay? Do I look sweaty? Because I'm fucking sweaty, man. Fucking sweaty. Hi, and welcome back. Episode 42, a little washed out. Your fucking mother's a little washed out. How about that shit? Alright? Fucking fuck you. Oh yeah, test it out right away. Go ahead and, since you're the only one that'll test it, feel free to test all the other shit. All the stuff that wasn't working is working now. I have a whole new place to look. Like, I gotta readjust my focus, because the camera is in a new spot. So, like, you're up here now. You're up this way. Is it 3D? Can I get you? Yeah, so you're up this way now. A lot of things have changed. I am totally not prepared to be here right now, but I as always, I'm here for you. For you. I gotta rearrange shit still. There's still some mess going on, but there's been a lot of changes. If I look okay, yeah, I can see what you mean. On some things are a little washed out. I'm legit working on it. There's some new lighting. We adjusted the lighting. We adjusted a lot. I can just, with this right here, fuck out my face, bitch. Just get out the way. Move, bitch. Yeah, there's still, yeah, I gotta adjust some stuff. Like, I'm keying out down the corner there from a shadow, but, so there's still some small adjustments here and there that need to be made. But if you notice, generally speaking, the green screen, the whole effect thing, so much better. We're looking so much nicer now. So thanks for joining me. Eventually we'll go over everything, and I'll explain it all in detail. But right now we're not going to do that, because there's just no time. We started late. We started fucking late, and it's my fault, and I'm sorry. I had technical issues, and my internet was up and down, and there's storms, and there's rain. So there's all kinds of shit going on, but it's my handy dandy little remote.
We're not live, are we?
Oh, we are. Yes, we are. Amazingly enough. You want to see washed out, bucko? Watch this. Is it? Are you gonna do it? No? Alright, I stand corrected. Apparently it's not going to fucking do anything for me right now. It's not going to pay any attention. Oh, no, it kind of did. I don't know. I'm playing with shit that's not doing nothing. Does that have an effect? Oh, yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Now you can see. That's fucking... That'll wash me out. It's because I got it closed up. Anyway, I'm just playing with stuff. I'm just fucking around. I'm wasting your time. I'm like, I'm on one. I'm on one. Oh my god, that never went below 25% before. This time it did. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, I'm done. I'm done playing with shit. I'm done pushing buttons. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just fucking around. I'm just wasting time now. Yeah, there's been a whole lot of stuff that's changed. Hold on. Just fucking hold. Give me a minute. I'm not prepared. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need something. Oh, I know. I legit try and be a consummate professional, you know, and do my thing the right way. But I never get it right. But anyway, can you see that? I know the camera's like not fully prepared for this shit, but there you go. Button. We got buttons. Okay? I know it's hard to see, but there you go. It's a better shot of it when the light's not like directly on it. But I got buttons, okay? So, let me know. We can do giveaways for them. I can just, if I see you, I'll just hand you one. But I got Primal Podcast buttons. And that's not fucking... fucking delay and a half, dude. But yeah, I got buttons now. I'll even wear one just for the show. Even though you can't really see it. I'll throw one on just because. So we got Primal Podcast buttons. Thank you. Primal for Prez. I don't know what hand's what. This is terrible. But yeah, I got these thanks to stickermule.com. Shameless plug. Thanks to Sticker Mule, they had a really good fucking deal. It was like $15 for fucking 50 buttons. So I ordered these a couple weeks ago and I finally got them. So let me know. I got buttons to hand out. I got shit to do. Shit for you. We got stickers. We got buttons. What the fuck? All right. Whiteout Man versus Orange Man. Fuck you. All right. What can I? You know what? I'm really off track. I haven't had a drink. I didn't have a cigarette before I started this, so that's killing me. We're gonna try and rush. But regardless, let me first fucking rant. Okay? I can't get your rage emoji ready because I got fucking hit yesterday. Now, let me make it clear. It was not a painful hit. It was not a damaging hit, but you know, and I don't say where and I don't say what company, but you know that I protect assets for a company. That's what I do. I protect assets for a company, and I fucking got hit on the job yesterday by some bitch. I just want to put it out there. I was in the middle of apprehending someone, and I got fucking hit. It was, like I said, it wasn't damaging, but I fucking was like, yo, get your fucking ass back in the building, because, you know, you're doing shit you shouldn't be doing. You're fucking thefting, ho. So get your ass back inside the goddamn building, because didn't protect your own assets. Fine, here. There you go. You got your first one. You happy? Yeah. But I was like, get your ass back inside, bitch. And she decided to just, and take a swing. She ended up, like, taking a swing and losing her change, which flew at me and shit. Thank God the local police were already on site and apprehended her quickly. But, yeah. And then before that, her fucking husband tried to fucking wrap my arm up and stop me and shit. I'm really fucking mad about it. I'm really upset about it. And one or two people that I was hoping would be like, hey, you know, you all right? Do you need some coddling? Do you need to feel better? Do you need to come home and get some cuddles? No, but no, seriously, like a couple people were just like, yeah, whatever, fuck you. You got fucking hit. Like, you're a pain in my ass. And I look way too HD. While I'm bitching, I look way too HD. Like, I can see the luggage and the red above my eyes. Like, this is not good. Maybe the lighting is too much. This is not good. Whoop, whoop. That's right. I shouldn't look this. You shouldn't be able to see all this fucking shit going on up here. It's horrendous. But yeah, I got fucking, you know, basically got punched on the job, and the dude tried to wrap me up and whatnot, wrap my arm. He was on a cart, so there wasn't a whole lot he could do, but he was like trying to wrap my arm up and shit. And don't touch my wife. And I was like, motherfucker, I wouldn't touch your wife if my life depended on it. Number one. Number two, it's against the rules of what I do. And number three, I'm just trying to get your wife to drag her ass back inside and do what she's supposed to do, and give me my shit back. In the end, I got hit for some pork roll and some mac and cheese and something else. I don't remember what it was, but I got hit for pork roll and mac and cheese and like some paper towel, some shit. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous what somebody took a swing for. It was unfair and it was unnecessary. Oh, her whiling out level.
It's over 9,000!
Because the amount of money I was getting swung on for was not anywhere near over 9,000. It was totally not worth it. But I mean, you know, shit happens. I was very annoyed about it. Very annoyed about it. I'm still very annoyed about it. But you know, I did what I had to do. In the legal sense, I did what I had to do. So they'll get theirs. I've laughed at the video a couple times, and so have many other people. But that's what I'm pissed off. That's what I needed to rant about tonight. That's what I needed to get off my chest. The fact that somebody swung on me over some fucking mac and cheese. There's lots of things that I would have expected in my life to get hit for, but mac and cheese and pork roll was not one of those things. Bitch. Now that I've ranted, respect my authority. Yes, I laughed. It was good to watch. Now that I've ranted and got some of that out of my system, again, if you haven't, join the Discord. Do I have a thing yet? Did I do this yet? I don't think I did. I'm gonna look like an ass and do this anyway, but did I do it yet? Oh, I did! Look at that! I actually have one of those. I didn't know I did, but right there's the link. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, go ahead and join the Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, because a lot of you that watch me are still new to this whole Twitch and streaming shit, Discord is just it's like a chat. You know, you got your Facebook Messenger and shit, but Discord, it's a big channel. It's a channel dedicated to the show and what I do on Twitch. So anyone that's a fan, if you watch frequently, you can join the Discord. There's lots of different like sub channels in the Discord. Because like I said, as we get more subscribers and as we push things forward, I'm going to do more and more. So we'll have subscriber only things. And those channels will be locked unless you're a subscriber. So you'll be able to take part in those channels and those conversations and those activities if you're a subscriber. So I can lock that stuff down. But I really just want to centralize everything. Like, I know I've got my Instagram and the Twitter and all that stuff. But I really just want to centralize everyone so that when I'm off the air, when I'm not doing the show, you guys can all provide feedback and help out. There's sections for weird news. So if you guys find stuff on the internet, weird news stories you want to see on the show, you can post them in the Discord and we can all have conversation when the show's off and all that stuff. So it's just a really centralized chat. And then if you end up following anyone else on Twitch, they all have Discord channels too. So you'll have this nice little app where all of your streaming friends are, spending time. As I mentioned, subscribers in there, we're 2 away. If you're not subscribed yet, I'm not going to pressure you, but we're 2 away from reaching the goal. When I reach the goal, you know, you that are subscribers, you get this. Y'all can rage. I get to add another emote for you guys, another little perk, or another emote if we hit the 15 subscriber goal. So once we cross that threshold, we can upload another emote. I've already got 2 or 3 on deck ready to go. So when we hit this over here, we're good. So that's that. And finally, before we get into the weird stuff, finally, I'm still trying to do this fucking keto diet, although I have cheated here and there, but I'm still trying to do this keto diet. I have no idea if I've lost weight. I gotta get I'm getting the strips. I've been told I don't need them, but I'm getting the strips. I just want to know for 100% fact when I'm in this ketosis and when I should be burning this fucking dad bod off of myself. So I'm working on that. I got to get the strips so I can piss on some strips like I'm checking for pregnancy and see if I'm in ketosis and if I'm burning off my tits yet. But if you've got any advice, if you ever tried it before, I know at least 1 or 2 of you have. You know, feel free to chime in anytime because I've got man titties up here. You see them shake. I know you can. I got man titties I got to get rid of. It's not attractive. It's not attractive. When I go down, if I go to the beach or some shit, who wants to see this tall dude with man tits just kind of, you know, baloney boobs just hanging out all over the place? Nobody wants that. Nobody's interested in that. Nobody wants to see it. So I'm trying. I'm really trying. I fucking drink. You know how shitty it is? Don't you give me that face. No. Dude, you're like a $1.20 soaking wet. $1.20 soaking wet my ball sack. My hairy, currently sweaty ball sack. I'm a $1.20 soaking wet. Bro, I'm 202. All right? 202. I'm 1 over my phone's area code. I'm 202, bitch. A $1.20 soaking wet. Motherfucker, who do you think you are? Who do you think you're talking to? You ain't seen me. All of you pieces of shit. All of you pieces of shit that think I'm so skinny. Y'all motherfuckers don't see me with the shirt off. You don't realize. You don't see me with the clothes off. I wear baggy shit, man. I don't wear tight clothes for a reason, to hide this unsightly body that I've got going on lately. So just trust me. I weigh 202, which is at least 20 pounds over what I used to weigh. I'm trying to get down to like a $185. If I can get down to 185, I'll be a comfortable motherfucker. The tits and the gut should be gone. I'm not looking for abs, okay? I'm too lazy to work out. I don't need a six-pack. I just want to lose this shit. All right? So that's it. That's all. I'm just trying to lose this fucking crap that's going on here. All right. Enough of that. Enough said. Let's get to the fucking reason that you're all here. I know those of you that know me and we're friends outside of the interwebs, you know, you like to listen to me rant and go on and tell you about me. And if you're not a friend of mine outside of the internet, again, I just try and get you to know me. Help me teach you about me. Not that I'm the most interesting person in the world. Not even the funniest person in the world. And I'm certainly not the most good-looking person in the world. But if you're going to spend time here, get to know me a bit, huh? Let's be friends. I've only got like 5 of those, so let's be friends. Exercise is crucial for weight loss and muscle gain. I don't want to gain muscle, bitch. Yeah, look at that flab. I'm not trying to gain. Why did I show that off? God, thank you. God, thank God you guys don't know how to use the clip button. But yeah, I'm not trying to gain muscle. Weight loss, yeah, I might need to do some push-ups and shit to, you know, and crunches, some crunches, burpees, as I was told. I have no idea what a burpee is. As far as I know, burpees are those fucking bowls that make noise when you close them and they get the air out of them. That's what a burpee is to me. But yeah, I guess I should exercise a little bit to lose it. But I'm trying the keto, okay? Lots of fat, lots of protein, and no fucking sugar. You know how embarrassing it is to go to Dunkin' Donuts and as a man's man, to roll up to Dunkin' Donuts and ask for a large iced coffee with half and half and 4 Splenda. All right? You know how fucking stupid that feels? It feels horrible. I hate myself for it. I miss my sugar. I miss my Surge. I miss my Jolt Cola. And I miss having a beer when I do the fucking show. Christ. I'm off the walls because I haven't had a goddamn beer. But we're moving on. Let me zip down to the shit that we came here for. The shit that people fucking pay any attention to me whatsoever for. And that's the weird news. And we're starting off. It's not exceptionally weird this week. And for that, I apologize. It's weird, but not as exceptionally weird as I like it to be. But, c'est la vie. Starting off with one that's not all that weird. But, you know, these things happen, and it's BBL for BBM. Yeah, it's bye-bye. It was actually the 31st. The 31st was the last day. MTech. Pulling the plug on BlackBerry Messenger. If you remember BBM from back in the day when BlackBerries went from the business-only phone to the everybody wants one phone, we all had BBM, and it had its little nuances and fun bits to it, but it's officially gone because BlackBerry suck nowadays. BlackBerry couldn't keep up with technology, they couldn't keep up with iPhone and Android, and now BBM is officially... They did try and bring it back on Android, and I really wished it would have worked because BBM was a pretty sweet messenger, but it didn't take off, and now it's officially gone. The company... BlackBerry ruined it. Well, BlackBerry ruined themselves. Let's be clear here. BlackBerry fucked themselves up. But yeah... So they're officially shut down. It's been steadily losing users and failing to attract new ones because who cares anymore? Let's see. BlackBerry opened BBM Enterprise, its enterprise-grade encrypted messenger, BBME, for personal use, and that's available on iOS and Android. But yeah, it's officially done. I mean, I guess if you really were trying to hang on to it for whatever reason. If you still had an undying urge to use BBM, the Enterprise Edition, you can still get it. But for Christ's sake, who's still using it? They refused to open up BBM to other OS and hardware for too long. That's true. It's true. When they switched over, you know, if there were people that wanted to see it on like other messengers or on other things like iOS and Android, but yeah, They waited, you know, too fucking long, and when they finally did it, everybody was like, who really cares? Like, I had it for a little bit, but nobody was using it. I had, like, one friend on there, and well, that made sense. I have, like, one friend in real life, so maybe that would make sense. But in any case, it's gone. All right? So we don't need to talk about it much more, because it's fucking gone. So let's move right on. Let's move right along. I shouldn't move too fast. We don't have a lot of stories tonight. I don't know if we're going to make it a full hour, but... Everything is fucking... I'm all over the place, and because I was rushing to get on the air, and so hopefully we can get through this fucking night, okay? Just show me some support, show me some love, because I'm trying to make it through tonight. I swear to God I'll be ready next week. But you know what? I was ready before we move on. Let me just point out that I was ready last week, and I had some bomb-ass stories for you last week. If you weren't here last week, and I know who was, because the viewership was fucking mega down, all right? I realized it was a Memorial Day weekend, but I don't accept that excuse. I had some bomb-ass stories for you last week. There was a fucking Rick and Morty porn, and a whole bunch of other shit. I had bomb stories ready. The bomb diggity, you might say. I'm an old fuck. But yeah, the VOD, the VOD is available. It's on my Twitch channel, and it's, I don't know if it's on YouTube. I don't think I ever went back and edited that show and made a screen cap for it and shit. But, so it might not be on YouTube, but it's on Twitch. So you can go back and watch last week's episode on Twitch. But all y'all Memorial Day partying motherfuckers missed out on some awesome stories, and now you get mediocre at best. This week, you get mediocre at best because you fucking weren't here last week. All right? I wasted the good stuff on the faithful people that were here. So, fucking, you can live with that shit. All right. Who is this man with the strange look on his face? He is the star of a story called Change Your Name Despite Your Name Tag. Because a Nebraska man What's in a name tag? And for a Nebraska man, it means criminal charges. It was Lincoln police. They arrested a 26-year-old Markle Towner, a 26. Get your ass a tissue. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. So a Lincoln police arrested 26-year-old Markle Towner on Tuesday for allegedly resisting arrest and providing false information to officers. They were responding to a domestic assault around 10:30 p.m., found the suspect, Towner, sitting in a parked vehicle outside his home, or outside the home. They noticed that Towner also had 2 warrants out for his arrest. So they questioned him, and he allegedly gave his name as D'Angelo Towns. And however, the officers said he was wearing a lanyard around his neck that said Markle Towner. When he was told he was under arrest, police said he tensed up, resisted arrest, and yelled that he didn't do anything wrong. He was taken into custody after a struggle that lasted several minutes. The department's statement also alleged that Towner's friends and family members surrounded the officers trying to prevent the arrest. He was charged with resisting arrest, obstructing a government operation, false reporting, child neglect, and third-degree domestic assault. That's right. So if you're ever planning on get your ass a tissue. Listen. That's how I roll. All right? I'm disgusting. But I'm on the internet. I'm on the interwebs, and I have a microphone in front of me, which means I am a genius and a professional. Means I can do whatever I want because you are watching me on the online. On the American online? You're watching me. You're watching a man with a microphone, which makes me not only an expert, but it makes me a man of authority. Dumbass is pronounced as Dumas. Yeah, so if you're ever going to give false information to the police, make sure you're not wearing something that has your actual name on it. It usually helps with the lie if you're not displaying your name. All right, where was I? I was going to the next story. That's where I was. You can tell I'm not prepared. I'm like dying. I have a cup holder over here, and and it's got my Bob's Burgers cup. I really need to adjust the lighting because I can see that it's, although I'm not completely washed out, I get a little bit over here, a little bit of shine. But yeah, I can see when I hold things up that it's very difficult to get a good look at it. But yeah, I got my Bob's Burgers mug. That is, it's got some old coffee from this morning in it that I totally don't want to drink. And I'm just dying for a beverage. You know what? I can't help it. I need a sip. That shit is ice cold. Ice cold with half and half. And Splenda from this morning. Fuck, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit raunchy, I'm sorry. All right. Oh, we're a mess tonight. Not as cold as my heart, bitch. Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah, you thought I was reaching for the rim shot button. I wasn't. All right. Up next is a story called Pick a Winner of a Selfie. It's the worst name I have tonight. That is probably the worst title for a story that I came up with this week. But the Easter Island statues are threatened by nose-pick selfie-snapping tourists. That's right. Legions of tourists, they're unable to resist snapping nose-pick selfies with the gigantic statues on Rapa Nui, Easter Island, for layman's, like myself. Yeah, so the archaeologists have warned that tourists are disrespecting the statues by climbing on them, sitting on graves, and trampling preserved spaces. If you have traveled all the way to Easter Island so that you can take a picture of yourself picking the statue's nose, I'd like to shake your hand, honestly, because you know what? That's a long way to go for a lame-ass joke and picture, and I'm with it. I am down with it. I'm all about it. You could damn tourists all you want, man. I'm down with it. If you traveled however many miles to go pick this thing's nose, and unfortunately, my camera, it doesn't go over far enough for me to reach it because I want to do it now. I can't get it. Damn it. But if you traveled that many miles to pick the nose of a giant statue and take a picture of it, you're a hero to me. Good job. Because if I could, I'd do the same goddamn thing. But they said that visitors to Easter Island reached 150,000, a rise from just 2,500 in the early 80s. And the fact, what people overlook is that those giant heads, they also have bodies. Buried under the ground, the Easter Island statues also have huge bodies that measure about 33 feet high. And they're worried that with all the people, the influx of people coming in, that, it's fucking with the island and causing problems. They said that by Easter Island standards, it's an island where electricity is provided by a generator, water is precious and depleted, and the infrastructure is stressed. 150,000 people is just a mob of people. They said the Easter Island carved and transported the island's 900 plus large statues by hand and fitted stone hats weighing several tons on each one. And one of the long-standing mysteries is how the Polynesian Rapa Nui, whatever, society transported the so-called pukao stones that were 6 feet in diameter and weighing 10 tons. How did they move them? We don't know, but their society mysteriously collapsed before Western missionaries arrived in the 18th century. So we got a history lesson and a story about people picking noses of statues. They get there via Peru on White Lady Airlines.
You did what?
You made that joke, is what you did. You made that joke, is what you did. And you deserve to pay. You deserve to pay dearly. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Moving right along. Archive that story. Next up, story called... I don't even know what it's called. I gotta look at the title again. Misa swear Misa had sex. What the... Oh. That was bizarre. That's right. Are you done? Are you done doing that? All right. One of my monitors was giving me issues. There's a guy with a Jar Jar Binks back tattoo who swears he's had sex multiple times. I say you're a liar. I say you're full of shit. What the fuck is going on? I'm getting annoyed now. As you can see when it happens, one of my monitors is giving me problems and I don't like it. I don't like it. And I want it to stop. See? God damn, that's bright. That's the monitor that's washing me out over here. It's not my fucking bulbs. It's the goddamn monitor that's doing that to this side of my face. Christ. But I don't know why it keeps... I'm gonna have to... Whatever. Let's just move right along. Michael Ouellette has a lot of Star Wars tattoos. The 42-year-old has a full sleeve of Darth Vader on his left arm and a full sleeve of Skywalker on his right. But his most curious tattoo is the one of Jar Jar Binks that covers his entire fucking back. And whatever you think of his tattoo, he would like people to know that he has had sex multiple times. His tattoo, done by a man named Chris Dingwell, it went viral after his wife Jessica posted a photo of it on Twitter. Some Twitter users had reactions. I'm getting pissed off now.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Power supply should be more than strong enough to support it. Didn't have any fucking issues until right now. Really fucking annoyed at the moment. Anyway, he was quoted as saying, "For the record, I don't live with my parents. I'm married. I've had sex multiple times. I have friends. I have a job. I do go outside. I know that Star Wars isn't real. They're just movies." That's the whole screen. He told told people they got a Jar Jar tattoo because he's sick of people making fun of the character and wanted to get something that was a well-executed joke. He considered a tramp stamp, but eventually settled on something inspired by Steve-O's tattoo of himself, because that's the same pose as Steve-O's selfie tattoo on the back. But yeah, Jar Jar sucks, and although that is a well-done tattoo, the tattoo sucks. And bear with me a moment while I make some more fucking adjustments so that we don't continue to have this problem, because we still have some stories to go, and I don't want to fucking deal with this for the next 25 minutes. So bear with me.
You fucked it up! You fucked it up!
Oh, I did not fuck anything up. Now, let's see if we can't get through the rest of this shit without any more fucking problems, shall we? Alright. Let's try this shit again. I apologize for this evening. Next story, called Please Like Me. It's this gentleman right here. It's a fugitive who agrees to surrender if his wanted poster gets 15,000 Facebook likes. That's right. Jose Sims, he cut a deal with Connecticut's City of Torrington Police Department to turn himself in if his wanted poster on the police department's official Facebook account went viral and garnered 15,000 likes. He's 29 and he's wanted on 4 warrants for first-degree failure to appear in court and 3 warrants for second-degree failure to appear. The underlying charges involve drugs, DUI, protective order violation, breach of the peace, and false reporting cases. Torrington lieutenant told the HuffPost. Sims initially made contact with Johnson over Facebook Messenger after the department began posting wanted posters for various fugitives on its page. He asked Johnson when his image would appear and suggested 20,000 likes in exchange for his surrender, but the officer negotiated him down. He said the police had exhausted other avenues looking for him and believed he was in New York. So when he reached out to us to post his wanted poster, we really had nothing to lose. Their post said, regardless of the number of likes this post receives, we will continue to utilize the resources we have available to locate both suspects and take them into custody. Update. We're getting a lot of inquiries as to if Mr. Sims has turned himself in yet. As of now, he has not. We will update the post again when he does turn himself in. Thank you to everyone who liked the post and messaged us with info. It's appreciated. Here's an interesting one, they said. Jose Sims negotiated with me earlier this week via Facebook and has agreed to turn himself into Torrington Police if we can get 15,000 likes on this post. I said 10,000. He wanted 20. We split the middle. It will be difficult, but it's doable. So please like this post, and while you're at it, share it, tweet it, Instagram it, Snapchat it, whoop it. or use whatever other platforms are out there that I don't know about. Then again, if you know where either of these guys are, you could always just let us know that too. It'd save everyone the suspense of the 15K. If he turns himself in, we accomplish our goal. If we got the post to 10,000 views and someone provides us with the information that leads to his arrest, we accomplish our goal. The likes aspect was just a way to get it out there. We never thought it would become what it has. The post above passed the negotiated likes threshold Wednesday morning, and by early Thursday had secured more than 19,000. Sims, however, yet to submit himself for arrest. Some people think this is a game to us or a publicity grab. It's neither. We would have loved to have someone provide us with an address within the first 15 minutes of the post so we could have gone and placed him in custody, but that didn't happen. Sims told police numerous news agencies that he was a man of his word and would turn himself in. We hope he'll do the right thing and takes responsibility, but as more time passes, it doesn't look like Sims will honor his agreement of turning himself in for the 15,000 likes. So yeah, not a man of his word. Promised that he'd turn himself in, has not. Even for 19,000 likes, man, I mean, come on. You made a promise. You told them you'd do it. Just grow some balls and get yourself in there. Oh, as you can tell, I would, by the way, I would like to actually apologize for several things. And I know. But I honestly would. The last 2 episodes, I have been a bit out of sorts when I'm on the air. I haven't been quite as up as I normally am, so I'm going to take just a moment because we're about halfway through. But I do want to apologize for that. I have been exhausted lately with what I do now. I am up earlier than I used to be. You'd turn yourself in for 25,000. Like, you're goddamn right I would. I'd turn myself in even if I hadn't done anything wrong. Go ahead, share one of my posts. Get me 25,000 likes on any of my posts. I'll go turn myself into the local police for doing nothing. I'll just turn myself in for something. I'll just show up and be like, I'm turning myself in. But yeah, I do want to apologize. I have not been quite as upbeat, but I am quite tired lately. Obviously, I'm not just sitting at a desk anymore like I used to. So I have been a bit tired lately. I'm trying to keep things upbeat. Our viewership has been down a little bit too, which, I mean, you guys know. If I can be real for just a minute, you know, it's difficult when you go from like here, you know, and you drop down a bit. It's difficult to manage. But I also realize and recognize that my social media, like my putting myself out there, has been lower than it was for a while. I was like I was posting on Instagram like every day. You know, I was constantly sharing shit. It's been down. I've been very busy. I don't have all of the free time that I used to when I was sitting at the desk. I used to just be able to post shit whenever I wanted, you know. So I'm working on a balance and scheduling shit out again. I got to get back into scheduling some shit out in my planner there that I actually haven't touched for a couple weeks. I used to carry it with me everywhere, but you know, and like I'll get home sometimes and then I get called back over to my job for shit that's going on. So right now my phone's dead, so I can't even look at it. But yeah, so I sincerely want to apologize if I've been on the air recently the past 2 weeks. If you've seen me and it seemed like his energy's a little bit down, it's because it has been. There's been numerous things that have caused my energy to go down a bit. So I'm working on it though. Between the diet, I don't have a beer before I get on the air anymore. You know, I know viewership has been down, which is partially my fault because I haven't been as active social media wise. But I'm making adjustments. I got to get things back on schedule, but I just wanted to put that out there because I can feel it when plus I also need a fucking fan in this room. Of all things, I need a fan in here to help cool me down a bit. So there's also that. But I just wanted to put it out there because I can feel it when I'm on the air that I'm not always as high energy as I used to be or as I have been previously, and that's why. So I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to keep the laughs and smiles on, but it's not always as easy as it looks. Okay? But moving on. We got a man that agreed to plead guilty to stealing endangered lemur from a zoo to be his pet. It was a teenager who stole a rare endangered lemur from a Southern California zoo last summer. He's agreed to plead guilty to the crime. According to the Department of Justice release, 19-year-old Quinn Kaspar agreed to plead guilty to one misdemeanor count of unlawfully taking an endangered species. He said they broke into the Santa Ana Zoo after hours last July and stole Isaac, who at 32 is the oldest living ring-tailed lemur in captivity in North America. Casper, who intended to keep the endangered animal as a pet, used bolt cutters to cut a hole in the zoo's enclosures for lemurs and capuchin monkeys. As a result, several animals escaped when the accused grabbed Isaac, though they were later retrieved. Oh, there is a picture for the TV. Thank you. It looks like a real fucking winner, too, doesn't he? Look at that face. Once he had the lemur, he put the extremely rare, extremely endangered animal in a plastic drawer that lacked ventilation holes. It just gets better and better. The next day, he changed his mind about being a lemur owner and left Isaac, still in the plastic drawer, in front of a Newport Beach hotel. He helpfully placed 2 notes on the drawer reading, "Lemur with tracker." And this belongs to Santa Ana Zoo. It was taken last night. Please bring it to the police. They said Isaac is now safe and sound. The Department of Justice estimates his actions cost the zoo about $8,486. He's agreed to plead guilty to one misdemeanor count of unlawfully taking an endangered species, a charge that carries a statutory maximum penalty of 1 year in federal prison and a $100,000 fine. That's a fucking misdemeanor? Holy shit. His next court date is scheduled for May 28th. I don't have the results of it, but this isn't the first time he's been accused of stealing animals. The LA Times reported that he is a suspect in a string of home robberies on Balboa Island last year that included the theft of one woman's beloved reptile. He took my little pet tortoise, a tortoise I'd had for 10 years. Claudia Schmutzler told the paper, he takes whatever he wants like it's his God-given right. He's damn good at it, and he'll do it again. I don't know how with a face like that, this guy is good at doing anything other than taking horrendous photographs. That has had to be one disappointing family portrait after another. Look at him. Just look at him. That boy definitely lives in his parents' basement or shed and smokes way too much hash. I completely agree. All right. As my energy also begins to wind down, let's get to everybody's favorite part of the show.
And now it's time for the shit story of the week.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the shit story of the week. And this week, what is it? It is, in fact, a story we're simply calling Projectile Poopy. That's right. It went from moo to ew in a hurry, and Twitter loved it because a cow squirted projectile poop on a farmer. An Iowa dairy farmer recently got blasted by feces from one of his cows while he cleaned the stalls, as we see over that way. Carter Kilberg made light of the projectile poop, tweeting last week that he was standing in the line of fire and didn't stand a chance. Typical Monday, he wrote. He also thanked God that his mouth wasn't open. And I'm going to bring it up here because there actually is video, apparently. So hang on. Let's, we need display capture is what I need. Oh, not that display. We want this display. And then we're just gonna... Oh, my Lord. Oh, that's fine. Go at it. Go away. Go away! There we go. That's what we wanted. God damn it, OBS. There we go. So we'll just throw it up here right in front of the TV. I'm not going to bother to make a big deal out of it, but here we go. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That is horrendous. It's raw on his hat and everything.
That bitch.
Oh man. Oh, that's not fun. That is not fun. Now we can get rid of that. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't seen, that's the first time I've witnessed that too, but I didn't realize there was video to go along with it. But yeah, Twitter's herd mentality resulted in some funny responses. Someone said it reminds me of a relationship I was in. Quick rim shot for the Twitter user. Lots of gifs. Lots of gifs coming through that I am unable to share at the moment because I'm not bringing up the display capture because I already deleted it. But yeah, that's our shit story of the week. Projectile poopy. And that brings us down, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that are still with me this evening because we started late. Most of you didn't know if I was going to start at all. As tonight's energy dies down late in this hour, Primal transforms into Sleeve, the ladies' man. That's right, ladies. If you were interested in a mediocre-looking, deep voice man, I'm your guy, Sleeve, the ladies' man. I'll give you the most mediocre wienering of your life. All right. Let's get down to the top 5, shall we? The top 5 that I could find this week. Excuse me. One of them simply called Kissing Cows. That's right. Austrian officials warn against the cow kissing contest or cow kissing challenge for charity. An Austrian government official is having a cow over bizarre Swiss app challenge urging followers to kiss bovines to raise money for charity. The Kukus Challenge, later launched earlier this week on the Castle app, urges users in Switzerland, Austria, and other German-speaking countries to kiss cows with or without tongue.
You did what?
To raise charity funds. The Austria's Minister for Sustainability and Tourism called the challenge dangerous mischief. She warned that pastures are not petting zoos and that trying to kiss cows could have serious consequences. She said that cows could become aggressive, particularly when defending their calves. Negligent handling of Austrian pastures has led to serious accidents in the past. I don't understand a challenge of this kind. If it wasn't immediately clear exactly how the stunt... All I need now is a bottle of Courvoisier, and I become Sleeve, the ladies' man. Girl, it looks like you two... Fuck. Girl, it looks like you took 2 Christmas hams and stuck them down the back of your dress. It wasn't immediately clear how the stunt raises money for charity. Castle touts itself on Google Play as a tool of the first true challenge community. Its app promotion urges, let yourself be challenged and challenge others. We do crazy things for a good cause. Every challenge winner donates half of his or her take to a charitable project of their choice. Users win stars, which can be exchanged for rewards for posts, photo, and challenge appearances, according to the app. Support the best NGOs and projects with millions of stars and your clan, and make sure that the things are important to you in the future are actually true. Castle users always know where the next party is going. As for kissing cows, don't try it at home. Obviously, cows trampled a female German tourist to death while hiking with her dog in the Alps in Western Austria in 2014. Court ordered the farmer who owned the animals to pay the woman's husband $550,000. The farmer, with support of Austria's Farmers Federation, is appealing. I don't really know who decided you should go out and try and make out with a cow, especially with tongue. But whatever tickles your goddamn pickle. All right. Down to number 4, Skycock. You heard me right. The U.S. Air Force F-35s drew an accidental sky penis with their contrails in a stealth fighter dogfight. Oh, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's right. U.S. Air Force F-35s accidentally left behind phallic contrails in the sky after air-to-air combat training this week. Two of the fifth-generation stealth fighters went head-to-head. Thank you. Went head-to-head with four additional F-35s during a simulated dogfight. In the wake of the mock air battle, the contrails looked decidedly like a penis. Media observers in Arizona said it vaguely resembles the male anatomy. No, it's not vague. It's there. There's two balls and a dick. Clearly. But unlike a rash of prior sky penis sightings, the base had concluded that this was not an intentional act. We've seen the photos that have been circulating online. The 56th Fighter Wing senior leadership reviewed the training tapes from the flight and confirmed that F-35s conducted standard fighter training maneuvers. Tuesday afternoon in the Gladden and Baghdad military operating airspace resulted in the creation of contrails. There was no nefarious or inappropriate behavior during the training flight. There have been numerous sky penis incidents in recent years, with the most famous involving a pair of Navy pilots created a phallic drawing in the air with a growler. The 2017 display was the work of two junior officers with Electronic Attack Squadron 130, according to Navy Times' moment-by-moment account of the sky drawing. Last year, an Air Force pilot with the 52nd Fighter Wing was suspected of getting creative with his aircraft, as some observers believed its contrails left behind were intentionally phallic. The flight patterns were standard. This latest incident is the first time a fighter as advanced as the F-35 has left behind this type of sky art. Perhaps we should work on the flight patterns if they are consistently leaving behind sky dicks. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? Number 3. Who pissed in your Wheaties? Probably this guy. Man sent to prison for urinating in a Memphis cereal factory. That's right, Memphis, Tennessee. A Tennessee man's been sentenced to 10 months in prison for urinating on a Kellogg cereal conveyor belt at a Memphis facility. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Memphis says 49-year-old Gregory Stanton was sentenced Friday in federal court. Stanton had pleaded guilty in November to tampering with consumer products. An indictment says Stanton was a contract worker at a Kellogg's plant in April 2014 when he recorded a video of himself urinating into a bucket and dumping the contents into the Raisin Bran production line. He also recorded himself urinating into a production line a month later. Stanton posted the videos on the internet in 2016. Law enforcement and the Food and Drug Administration investigated. Kellogg said in a statement that it is pleased Stanton was brought to justice. So if anyone ever asks you who pissed in your Cheerios this morning, tell them it was Stanton. I don't know if Cheerios is Kellogg's, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Now, does it? No, it doesn't, because that brings us to number 2. Numero dos. And then I can finally get the fuck out of here, because I'm tired. It's simply a story called Synthesized Drugs. That's right, it was a man restoring a classic synthesizer, goes on a 9-hour acid trip after accidentally touching LSD-covered knob. My knob is frequently covered in LSD, but that's a completely different story. There are plenty of wild rumors, mythologies, and eyebrow-raising stories from the long history of music, including claims that parts of synthesizers designed by electronic music pioneer Don Buchla had been dipped in LSD. Before you have to say it again. But as engineer Elliot Curtis recently discovered, those claims might actually hold some truth. Curtis, a broadcast operations manager at KPIX-5 CBS affiliate in San Francisco, volunteered to fix and restore a Buchla Model 100 modular synthesizer that was owned by Cal State University. The school's music department, led by professors Glenn Glasgow and Robert Bassart, had originally purchased the instrument in the 60s to help the institution stay on top of recent radical changes in the music industry, but over time the synthesizer fell out of use, broke down, and was eventually stored away in the corner of a classroom. As he was disassembling a module that appears to have been added to the model after it was delivered to the school, he noticed a crystal-like residue stuck under one of the instrument's knobs. In an attempt to dislodge it, he blasted it with cleaning solvent and tried to simply rub it off with his finger. 45 minutes later, he started to experience a tingling sensation. the beginnings of an acid trip that would last 9 hours. Three separate chemical tests later identified the crystallized substance as LSD, which can be absorbed through the skin and can survive for decades. Given the age of the synthesizer and the decades that have passed since the school purchased the instrument, it's not known where the added module came from. Both professors have unfortunately passed away, and there are no records indicating what upgrades were made to the Model 100 in the years following the school first installing it. Was it intentionally soaked in LSD, as other instruments were rumored to have been back in the 60s? And musicians were no strangers to... probably not. But San Francisco was the epicenter of the drug culture in the 60s, and musicians were no strangers to partaking in substances like LSD. Previous owner may have just accidentally spilled some of the added module. Or had to quickly sweep some away, not giving much thought to whose hands the instrument might eventually fall into.
God damn it!
As you can see, the monitor is giving me an issue again. It's pissing me off. Brings us to story number 1. And I'm gonna fucking scream. We're just going to go ahead and hope that connecting it to a different display port will fix the problem. Really? Did BRB not work? I'm actually surprised because BRB should be hooked up to something. Oh, all right. All right, you fucking caught one. You fucking caught one that didn't work, you fucking douche. All right. Now, let's go ahead and finish up with story number 1. No, you didn't do it too soon. There's no cooldown on any of them anymore. I have to fix that that sound effect. It may still be linked to a file on a different hard drive. All right, story number 1. I don't even remember what it was called now. Story number 1 is a man who stole his daughter's Girl Scout cookies for an erotic massage in a story called Cookies for a Rub Down. That's right. This guy right here stole his daughter's Girl Scout cookie money for an erotic massage. It's a story both with and without a happy ending. An Oregon man has admitted to stealing his daughter's Girl Scout cookie money to pay for an erotic massage. Brian Couture, 40, pleaded guilty on Monday to initiating a false report. He was put on probation, fined $100 in order to perform 80 hours of community service. He'll also have to repay what he stole. The Washington County District Attorney's Office said in a statement. You can tell how annoyed I am because my energy is just, I'm really bummed out at the moment. Back in March, Couture of Forest Grove called 911 to report that someone had entered his home through a sliding glass door and fought with him before fleeing. Police found the home ransacked and spotted with blood. Couture told officers the assailant stole $740 of his daughter's Girl Scout cookie money from a jar, according to the Tacoma News Tribune. Later, investigators spotted inconsistencies in his story and the cookie caper crumbled. Couture told police that he stole the money from his daughter to pay for an erotic massage and faked the robbery when he realized he couldn't explain the missing funds. The DA's statement said, "The blood found in the house was almost certainly Couture's," the prosecutor added. The Girl Scouts said the group was working with prosecutors to recover the money. Oh, he's going to be paying for therapy sessions with his daughter soon, too. Yes, he is. Oh, that, my friends, that, our final story of the evening. As I said, I am, let me bring the chat up here in case you guys, anybody wants to chime in. As I said, I am tired. I'm a little on the downside at the moment. Simply because, like I said, I'm tired. I know viewership has been down. I know it's my own fault, so I'm not looking for fucking sympathy here. I have not been as socially active as I normally am on on my Instagram and shit like that. I gotta get up on it. So don't pity me. It's my own fucking fault. But thank you for not. Thank you, actually. Thank you. I appreciate that. But thank you guys for not giving up. Those of you that are faithful, you're here every week. I fucking appreciate the fucking shit out of you. I think you know that by now. We need more growth, more gooder. And I'm just trying to push things there, but it's difficult. You know, I work 40 hours a week. I spend 2 to 3 days a week with my daughter. You know, and then I do this too. So I'm not looking for pity. I'm just telling you, you know, how it is. But in the meantime, oh, I'm not even typing in the right box. In the meantime, let me bring up oh my God. Why is my mouse suddenly crawling on me? What the fuck is going on tonight? There we go. As always, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. If you haven't already, please follow me on Twitch. And remember to visit theprimalcast.com where you can fulfill all of your primal needs. There you'll find links to my social media accounts where you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, like me on Facebook, and last but not least, while you're checking out theprimalcast.com, don't forget to drop into the merch store where you can pick up some Primal gear and help me keep the show running at its best. Thank you to those of you that do spend the time here. I do greatly fucking appreciate it. I do apologize that like I said, I have been on the downer side. I have been quite tired. I am fully, and it's fucking hot in here too. That's the other thing that's killing me is this room is fucking sweltering because I don't have my AC set up yet and I don't have a fan in here, so that's also just fucking killing my vibe. But I'll be back next week, fully prepared. No, I won't. I will not be back next week. It's gonna be.
You a fucking moron.
It's gonna be a longer break. Next Sunday, I'm going to see Machine Gun Kelly at Starland Ballroom. So I will not be on next week. I'm going to see MGK. So don't look for me next week. But it'll be a nice, refreshing break. It'll be, you know, so not next week, but the week after, we'll be back again. That'll give me some time to get everything prepared, clean up this room a little bit, maybe get a fan in here. So, you know, hang with me. For the next week, you know, we'll skip a week so I can go out and have some fun, you know, relax a bit, and yeah, you'll get details on the show. I'll have pictures ready for the next show. In the meantime, you know, whether I'm on the air or off the air, you can always subscribe to the channel to support if you so choose. Obviously, it's a little bit more fun when when the show is live, because we get the alerts and whatnot. But you can always follow and subscribe, whether we're on the air or off the air. And in the meantime, thank you guys so much. I'm not going to raid anybody tonight because I'm just going to get out of here and go relax. But thank you. I love you all. Peace out, and I will see you in 2 weeks. You guys have yourself a lovely night, and I hope you all enjoyed your weekend. I'll see you soon. Peace out.